You're listening to the Morning Bull with Bonley Johnson, Bonzobitburg, and Little T. Right here on WBAM Radio. Rock on.
Good morning, WBAM Radio. Good morning here, Little T.
Good morning.
Morning, Bonzo.
Good morning.
Did you guys have a good weekend?
Yeah, fairly good, I guess.
Did you get laid?
No.
I didn't either. What about you, Bonzo?
Nope.
Nope. Jesus Christ.
Too busy.
The dry spell continues on Morning Bull. It is too busy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
And Thanksgiving's coming this week.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I was thinking all night, I'm like, man, what are we going to talk about on the show tomorrow? And I woke up in the morning, I'm like, it's Thanksgiving week, and we don't have another show until after Thanksgiving, so we have to talk about Thanksgiving today. Today.
Right.
Monday, November 25th. That's not outrageous, right? That's a good time to talk about Thanksgiving. We're not too early.
Nope.
Thanksgiving has been on the 25th before. So it's not terrible. Yeah, I keep flooding chat with all that Morning Bull stuff. That's what I like to see. Flood it.
Yeah, Minnie K. Minnie K has an early dismissal today, an early dismissal tomorrow, and then she's off until Tuesday.
Wait. Back up.
Yes.
Why would you have 2 early days in a row? Instead of just taking one full day and then being done.
Don't ask me. This is how they do it. I don't know.
Don't you ask?
Yeah, she gets out at 11 today and 11 tomorrow. I don't have her.
I remember half days. I remember having half days on holiday weeks, but it was usually the last day you went to school, you had a half a day, and then, then you were done.
That's how they do it. I don't know if it's to get the hours in or what. I don't know.
Yeah, but
I said, what's the point of her going to school?
One full day?
Yeah, huh?
You get the same hours and go on one full day. These people are crazy.
I know that. And
crazy.
I think they're probably just watching movies or so today and tomorrow.
Yeah. Those were great days, man. Holiday weeks were always the best at school because the teachers checked out. Everybody checked out. They were like, yeah, we're not doing shit. We're going to watch like Charlotte's Web or something for your grade school anyway.
But yeah, now they have off. Like when I was in school, you didn't have off on that Monday afterwards because that's the first day of hunting.
Yeah.
So now they took out because everybody would skip it, and go. So now they have it as an officially off for vacation.
Yeah, Caldwell took 2 or 3 days off, used to. Or you were excused to be off to go deer hunting. It was a holiday, just like the fair. The fair was the same way. They would shut down for the fair too. It's a farming community, so I mean, at least it used to be. Now they farm methamphetamines, but sadly, but yeah, that used to be the thing every holiday season. We would do one of the family traditions was rabbit hunting on Thanksgiving morning.
Yep, I remember doing that.
Yeah, well, Grandma and them were making dinner and all that. My mom and Grandma, they'd all stay home and finish up all the stuff and to get us out of. I think that's all it was. I don't know if they just took advantage of the time that the men folk were gone, or if they forced us to find something to do while they got us the hell out of the house so they could do their thing. But yeah, we would all get together and go rabbit hunting, and it was dangerous because we didn't have good dogs, so we were told to go like kick the bushes, try to scare them. Yeah. I think that's pretty universal back then.
Go in there and get in them bushes and kick them around.
Yeah. So you can stir anything up. We won't shoot you, we promise. That's how. Same thing with deer. They called it driving or whatever.
Yep. Still do it.
Yeah. You're just the rabbit dog. That's all. What about you? Did you guys have any family traditions there at Puddin'?
Not really.
No? You just got together and ate? Like you and your parent, your mom and the girls didn't get together and cook things or anything like that?
My mom does all the cooking. My mom and dad. They don't want us involved. Not even for they don't want us to bring anything neither. That's how they are.
Yeah.
Now this will be the last year for it because me and Pat kind of hounded them and said, "Look, you're getting older.
Well,
Let the children
is
take
that
over.
what it
Let your
is,
kids take over."
or do you and your sister just suck at cooking? 'Cause I want to know the truth because I'm going to call your mom and ask her. I'm going to be like, all right, launching
You can
pad.
call her.
What's
You
the
can call
truth?
her.
Do you really just want to give your kids a break on Thanksgiving, or do they suck? Do they suck at making turkey? I want to know the truth.
Okay, let's put it this way. I do not make the turkey. That would be Patrick who'd be making the
Yeah.
turkey.
So maybe I'm
And
on to
I'll
something.
make the other stuff. I'll do the side stuff, but yeah. No,
What's your
they are
Thanksgiving
getting
specialty then? Everybody has one. Every
what is
family
my-
has one, but what's yours? If you're the side dish girl, what's your best side dish for Thanksgiving that you like to make? That everybody's
Corn
like,
and
oh,
mashed
hey,
potatoes. There you
Tish will
go.
bring blah, blah, blah. Corn and mashed
Corn and
potatoes.
mashed
Listen,
potatoes,
mashed
yes.
potatoes is an art. It's
I
an
just
art
made
form
some
to do it
yesterday.
right. Because not everybody gets it right. And there's like 6 billion different recipes for mashed potatoes. You would think it would be so simple, like milk, butter, salt, and pepper. And that is the basic.
Right.
However, some people put sour cream in it, which I like. I like it both ways. I like it without, and I like it with. But and my favorite mashed potatoes are the red skin. And you don't peel them completely. You just mostly
agree.
peel them and leave a little bit of the red peel in there with them. I like that too. With garlic, butter, sour cream, and milk. What
I
about
just
you,
made
Bonzo?
shepherd's
What's
pie
your
last night,
what's
so-
your specialty? Or do you guys how many Thanksgiving you guys go to like 8 Thanksgivings, don't you?
No, not anymore. Just one.
Whew.
Used to be busy.
Oh yeah, it's stupid. I dreaded holidays.
I just
back in the
remember
day.
like you'd be like, oh, I'm going to my aunt and uncles, and then I'm going to grandma's, you know, going out to
with
Dana's mom's.
Dana's two sides, and then
Right.
my side, and it was ridiculous.
Yeah, that shit would get old fast.
See, I don't have to do that, but my kids have to. They have to go to like 4 places.
Oh yeah, because anytime there's a divorce in the family, that's what happens.
Yep.
The kids get fucked on that. Or
Yep.
listen, when you're little, it's kind of a bonus, I guess it would be.
Yeah, you get like
Yeah.
at Christmas time.
Christmas time, yeah. Like 2 Christmases. Yeah. Unless dad was behind on child support, then maybe Christmas was a little thin. I don't know. I was never involved in that stuff. I didn't know my dad
Yes.
till I was an adult, so.
But I believe we are the last stop for the kids. Is
Yeah.
at my mom and dad's because we're eating later. Everybody's
You guys are
eating
the evening
earlier.
stop?
Yeah.
Because there's always
We-
somebody that's having Thanksgiving dinner right around like noon and 1 or whatever.
That's usually us, but with the with the kids today, they're like working or
Yeah, you got
know,
even worse
everybody's-
now because your son
it's-
had a baby. So he's got a family now.
Well, this is what I said to him. I said, look, I don't look, I'm not looking for, how do I put this? Not looking forward, but I said, I understand if you cannot make it. You have your own little family now.
You're not expecting.
I get
yeah.
it. I get it. But they're like, no, we're going to come. Everything seemed to work out that they're actually going to be coming down to my mom and dad's. And I said, okay, because now they're doing it every other holiday. So this is the holiday they'll come to my mom and dad's,
Right.
and next year they won't.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, because we're doing dinner here this year. People are going to come over to see the child.
well, yeah, you got a little one, so.
You know that child. The screamer. She's a screamer. That's what they wrote that song about. Oh my God, is she a screamer too? Jeez Louise. It's fake. It's all fake.
She's not the only one. I just visited my newest edition grandson, and he's the same way.
Yeah.
Same way. And he's only, he was born
Well,
on the 20.
Yeah, he's not even a
20th.
couple weeks old, is he?
Yeah. No, he's not even a week old yet.
Yeah. So yeah, he's still figuring out what his lungs are for.
Yes. Yes.
She knows if she screams, she gets held, so it works out nice. And anytime she's like screaming or crying, Agatha's trying to cover up with a blanket. She'll take her nose and like flip her head up.
I think she was doing that while we were there because Kira was
Yeah.
pointing her out to me.
Yeah.
We were laughing. Yeah.
She's still doing it. Skeeter, the other day she had a onesie on, and Skeeter found, he's just like, he's not sure about what the baby is or if he's even interested in it at all.
Mm-hmm.
But the other day he finally like went up to her and was like pulling on her onesie, grabbed a hold of the foot of her onesie, was like tugging on it, playing.
Oh, really?
And Agatha come over the couch, saw him, fucking tore his ass up, tore him up. She's like, "Get away from my baby!" And she fucked him up. And there's only been a couple times where she's like, she used to go after him when he first came into the house, but he's fast, and she's old and slow, so she can't catch him. But when he's not looking, she'll put a sneak attack on him once in a while, fuck him up, whoop his ass. Yeah, she's very, very protective of the baby. Even when I hold her, she'll like follow me and eyeball me, make sure I'm not running off with her baby.
All right. Well, that's how Buster is with my grandson right now.
They know.
Sticks like glue to
they have
him.
they have that paternal and maternal instinct. That parental instinct. They do. It's natural. So I tried to explain to Barkley when she's a little stressed about, how new moms are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, just do what you think is right because your instincts will take over.
All right.
Good morning, Jesse. Happy
Good
Thanksgiving
morning,
show.
Jesse.
So you guys can talk about it in chat if you get more than like 2 nickels to rub together in there. If you want to talk about your favorite Thanksgiving traditions, that's kind of what we're on right now. Like I said, that we used to go rabbit hunting. And I remember one time when I was a kid, I had this coat. It was my favorite coat. I was probably, I don't know, 11-ish, somewhere in that range. I think it was about 11. But I loved this coat. It was a winter coat, and the first year I got it, it was way too big for me. But I still liked it. And I remember I couldn't wait till it got cold so I could wear this coat because I fucking loved it so much. I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. And Thanksgiving rolls around, and it was cold that day, and we went rabbit hunting. I got to wear it. I remember my uncle. He said, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I'm like, "What?" He's like, "You can't wear that out here." I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "It's a buckskin jacket with a white fur collar."
Oh.
He's like, "Somebody's going to shoot your ass."
Shoot you.
I wore deer hunting too. I didn't care. I just loved that. It was first of all, it was my only winter coat, so I had to. Second of all, yeah. But I had we didn't have hunting license in it because we hunted on our own property, so we didn't even have the orange tag thingy on the back. Do you remember those Bonzo, the big hunting tags you used to have to wear?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Whatever happened to that? Now you just carry it in your wallet, just like a fishing license.
You don't even have to do that anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
It's
It's
on
on
your
your phone now. Yeah.
It's on your phone. Yeah.
Thank God for some things progressing. I like that better. It was kind of goofy to have to put a hole in your Carhartts or whatever you were wearing, your coveralls. Had that big square tag on the back with a number. It always came in the hunter orange pouch or red. It was like a thing, man. You had to go to the store or wherever. There's usually some place that was selling hunting licenses. That was a big deal too to get that privilege at your store. Because in rural America, there's only a couple of stores, around. Usually, you had to go somewhere else. Oh, did they sell them at the courthouse too? Is that one of the places you could go get them?
I don't remember. I remember the first time I got mine was at a bar.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. They used to, places could get registered to be licensed facilities, and there were restaurants, bars, little general stores, things like that.
Yeah. All the guys go in there and get drunk and then get their hunting license.
I remember they would open in the mornings and you could get them in the morning, the day you went hunting. Yeah. They would sell like hot chocolate, coffee, and breakfast. They were bars, a lot of these places, and the ones we went to were. But they would have a breakfast for opening day, and you could buy your hunting license in there and go that day. It was wild. I mean, you had to have your driver's license. I don't remember how did it work if you were underage for those kind of places. They just trusted the parents, I guess.
No, you still had to purchase a youth hunting license.
Yeah, but I mean, you didn't have to have a driver's license to get it because you didn't have one.
No,
You
all
had
you
no
had to have
form of
was your
ID.
hunter safety course
Well,
permit.
even before that,
I don't know how I don't remember.
I just
There's a
remember
birth certificate, maybe.
Well, no, I think your parents just filled it out and they just trusted that that's
Yeah, it might have
for
been.
you.
I don't know.
Because, yeah, I mean, when Alex was little, he had to have the youth hunter thing, but when I was little, you didn't. All you needed was a parent to sign off on it, and you can go hunting, get your youth permit. And now, I remember when I first started doing that, it was was it buck only? Yeah, it was buck only. When I started, and you had to get a special doe permit if you wanted to shoot a doe. Now, it's not the opposite, but it's almost the opposite, right? What are the rules this year?
One buck. I think T County is 3 doe, 1 buck.
Yeah. We're one of the busiest counties in Ohio.
And Carroll County is 1 doe, I believe.
That's shocking. That's very rural. You would think they would have a deer problem. But then again, you got all those Amish out there that hunt them year round, so not legally.
I don't know why they're lower than us.
Huh. I mean, we take more. We're usually at the top, if not, we're second or third on kills. Every year in the paper too, I read about it. Some crybaby is bitching that we're, gee, Tuscarawas County's known for one thing, being rednecks and killing deers. It's kind of true, but, you live where you live, people. You do what you got to do. And if the shit ever hits the fan, those people like, hey, can somebody shoot me a deer? So you guys had no family traditions, Puddin'? You just met at your mom's at noon and ate and left. Didn't watch football, didn't do anything.
You watch some football. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're a Cowboys fan. They play every Thanksgiving.
They actually won too.
Oh yeah, who'd they? Somebody terrible they beat.
Washington.
Yeah, Washington. They were on a roll for a while, and then the Steelers beat them, and then they. That's 2 in a row they lost now. They were doing okay. They got that rookie quarterback though. They usually play each other on Thanksgiving. This was the week before for some reason. Washington and
yeah, they're considered rivals, I believe.
Yeah, they are. Washington and Dallas. Well, they're all in the same division. Giants, Eagles, Cowboys.
Was that the Giants that haven't been winning?
Yeah, they've been pretty bad.
Watched it. They were interviewing a wide receiver last night.
Yeah, that guy. It's a rookie wide receiver.
He put gum in his mouth and he was chomping it, and he's like, I don't know what we're doing wrong. So I just need the ball.
He's like, they didn't put me in until we was down 30-0.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do then?
He ain't wrong. That's a sad thing. That's a good way to get your coach fired. Have the people dissent like that, the players. Yeah, Detroit and Dallas always play on Thanksgiving. That's true. It used to be, back in the day, it used to be Washington played too, but maybe they played somebody else. I don't remember. Didn't there usually like one NFC game and one AFC game on Thanksgiving?
I don't know.
No clue.
I don't remember anymore. Well, I quit watching football for a while, and then I just, my brain just went somewhere else. And I don't recall shit like I used to anyway. Sadly. What about you, Bonzo? When you were a kid, did you have any family traditions?
For
Thanksgiving?
We, like you said, we went rabbit hunting, and we used to do like either rabbit hunting or pheasant hunting because
We never did pheasants. That would be cool.
there's I think it was Beach City. Is it Beach City? Somewhere out that way. The government would go in and release so many, like 200 and some pheasants, like the night before Thanksgiving.
Really?
Because Thanksgiving, I think, is the first day of pheasant hunting.
Makes sense.
There was this public land that they released them on, and then you would go out there and hunt. But now it's so crazy. There's like, oh my God, there's so many hunters, and it's so dangerous. We don't even go anymore.
Yeah, that's the only bad thing about public land. You got to deal with everybody else that's out there. And just because, like, if you and your guys are into safety, like we do the line, we make sure everybody, this is your direction, blah, blah, blah. Not everybody does that shit. A lot of those people are out there like, if it moves, you shoot it. Don't you even miss, son. We're going to eat that.
Yeah, I took Huck out there a couple days after Thanksgiving when it calmed down.
Go look for the ones they missed.
Yeah. He did pretty good for not being trained. He pointed 6 birds out.
Did he really?
Yeah.
That's a good dog.
He is a good dog.
How old is he now?
He just turned 7 last week, I think it was.
I fucking believe that. That's crazy to me. I still have the video on my phone somewhere of him when he first came over.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. He was a baby.
Yeah, I'm going to be devastated when he's gone. There ain't going to be another dog like him.
No. Yeah, you never know, but I'd be surprised if you found another one that good. He's the sweetest thing ever. Very obedient, very energetic, still fun. You know, because usually that's a hard mix to find.
Yeah.
Where they like to play and still be obedient at the same time. Usually they're either shitheads or they're super
And
obedient.
man, he was so easy to train. I mean, easiest dog ever had. I don't think he ever pooped in the house when he was a pup, ever.
He did at our house.
Yeah. Well,
not even a year ago.
I think it's because your dog shit in your house, so he smells it.
I think it's because it's so open.
Yeah, maybe
it feels like an outdoor thing. It doesn't feel confined,
right?
Because the ceilings are tall and all that. I think that's
Plus
why.
You got big windows and doors that are all glass.
They haven't done it for a while, except for Agatha. Bailey says she's still doing it, but
she's allowed. She's 100 years old.
Yeah. But the first time Huck came over to the house, he went right for. We didn't know he did it, but he shit right in Barkley's shoe.
Oh.
And the turd was so big that she thought it was a sock that was rolled up.
She picked it up with her hands?
No, but it was sat there for a while. We're like, what the fuck is going on? We couldn't figure out what the smell was. And and her shoe was right in front of the fireplace. And we went, that's a fucking turd. It was huge, man. That was the only reason we knew Huck did it, because none of our dogs shit that big. He's a big boy, man. He's tall. Even Piper and them don't shit that big.
Did you see the little one that I got that I had to get rid of?
Yeah. Yeah, she came over.
She was tiny.
Oh, no, I came over to see her. Yeah, she was way smaller than Huck. Way smaller. Like, she was a normal-sized dog. He's tall.
Yeah. And I think he was one of the runts, too.
And it's all legs. But he was like that. I wish I could just bring that video up. I'll message Barkley and see if she's up. I bet she'll find it faster than I can. And I'll put it in chat. You see how tiny he was. But he was all legs even then. Baby Huck video. She may not even be awake. She was tired. Baby was up all night. It got so bad that I woke up and she was in bed with us this morning, so I know it was a rough night. Barkley doesn't ever do that. She's all paranoid about me rolling over on her.
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't hurt her. She just crawl into one of the folds and stay warm. Like that thing on Star Wars. She just like open me up. Crawl inside my guts. So what did you guys have on Thanksgiving as a kid? Was it always turkey? Did you guys ever deviate?
Oh, we got all kinds of stuff.
What was the
Turkey's
spread
the
look
main
like?
dish. Turkey. They do a fresh ham and a baked ham. And then they do what's the yams called? The sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes.
And then they do
Or yams.
corn. They do what else? They do stuffing, obviously. Can't remember what else. There's all kinds of desserts. You know how my aunt likes to cook?
Oh yeah, yeah. She is
Piles
the
of desserts.
queen of the desserts.
All kinds of different pies,
None of them are bad.
cookies. It's crazy. You eat a lot. Oh, they do the cranberry sauce or whatever that crap is. I don't like it.
I don't eat it.
Me neither.
I saw this meme. Why is your cranberry sauce not shaped like a can?
Mashed potatoes, homemade noodles.
So are they homemade noodles?
Yeah, homemade
Man.
noodles.
I can't imagine putting that much time into that shit. That's time consuming.
Yeah. Well,
But it's totally worth
it's
it.
nice because each family usually does something. You like, my uncle might make the noodles. My other uncle will make the turkey and the ham. Then my aunt does most of the pies and cookies.
Jesse's talking about deep frying a turkey. I've always wanted to do that on Thanksgiving. I just never done it.
It's good.
It is. I've had
one
it.
year.
It's good, but I just never done it. It's something I want to try. I want to smoke one. I think that's what I'm smoking one this year.
Are you?
Yeah, that's the plan. We need
How
to
long
get it
does
out of
that
the freezer
usually take?
today. I can't. 5 or 6 hours. I have to look it up again.
Oh,
I had the recipe.
That's less than an oven bake, ain't it? Usually.
It's almost the same time.
Yeah.
It's not much longer. Now, if you're like doing a brisket or something, then you're talking like 13 hours, but turkey's not as long. I don't think. I have to look the recipe up again. I've never done it. This is going to be a first.
I remember when my grandma was alive, she'd get up at like 4 in the morning and start baking the turkey and all that.
Oh, that's how Mom was. The house always smelled so good. Bread. She would bake homemade bread on Thanksgiving, and what they would do back then, I don't know how they do it now, but they would take the bread in the dough in the pan, the bread pan, and she would put it over the heater vents to proof them.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of because there was no room in the oven to proof all that bread because we had so many kids.
So the smell of fresh bread.
All through the house, yeah.
That's awesome.
You get that. And it's not baked, but it's proofed, so it smells like baked bread. It doesn't smell like dough. Yeah, it was good. It would push it all through the house. Tasty. That and some real butter on bread. Oh, God, that was great. But then as the years went by, I came to love those stupid little brown and
Dinner
syrup rolls.
Yeah.
The ones you put in the oven with the paper thing on them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nichols is the brand that I like the best. The Nichols brown and surf. Man, a little bit of butter on top of it. No wonder I weighed 300 pounds. Because I could eat that whole tray of those by myself and a tray of fucking deviled eggs. Now I like Georgia's deviled eggs. She makes those ones with they're like a buffalo flavored with bacon bits on. She didn't use bits. She used real bacon, but man. It's like crack. She brought those to the banquet last year for the bowling banquet.
I think she did that for the fish fry too.
Did she? That's usually her thing. But I snuck in and was eating them before the banquet started. Bailey was like, "You can't go in now." I'm like, "Watch me." I told her, I said, "I'm the vice president of the league. I'll do what I want. I'm going to take advantage of my position." Yep, here goes the Thursday, November 28th NFL schedule. Miami and Green Bay, the Giants and the Cowboys, Detroit and Chicago. Detroit is looking good this year. Have you watched any of their highlights or anything?
No.
The friggin' Lions, who used to be the doormat of the NFL for decades, I can't even remember what that score was. It was like 52-7 in their last game. They got beat last year when they shouldn't have in the playoffs. And they've got their foot on the gas pedal this year, man, and they're not letting up. They're 10-1 and they're just kicking ass. I like it. I like it when the underdogs start kicking ass like that. Because nobody saw the Lions coming.
Telling you, it's all rigged though.
Could be.
I watched a replay of Mahomes last night running to get into field goal range so they could win the game.
I didn't get to see it. What happened?
He's running down the sidelines. The one guy misses him. And there's a guy right on his butt. And he kind of like slows up and turns like the opposite direction. I'm like, what the? Could have tackled him easy. I don't know what's going on.
I wouldn't be surprised. That Roger Goodell is he's kind of shady. It ain't like the Pete Rozelle days. And you're right. The league rules are just... I understand that they want to protect people's heads. I get that. And I'm even okay with those ridiculous looking fucking helmet pads they wear. Have you seen those yet?
Yeah.
They look like inflatable helmets.
Yeah.
That the fans wear in the stands. It's exactly what it looks like. But I'm okay with that. If that protects the players' heads, let them wear them. And they do. They used to be just practice, but now they can wear them in the games. And I saw a guy last night playing for the Eagles. One of the linemen had him on. On his head, yeah. I'm okay with that, but let them hit each other. Protect them with the pads, protect them with the specialty helmets and all that. Make Thanksgiving fun again. That's what we're trying to do here. It's sad. It's sad. Just the whole you can't put your weight on the quarterback thing is enough to drive you out of watching football. They did it with Brady. Now they do it with almost every quarterback. You can't touch them. It's dumb. Just dumb. They need to go out. They need to go that, like, you know what's sad? Have you ever seen that Legends Football League?
No.
It used to be called the Lingerie Football League.
Oh, yeah, I've seen
They changed the name to the Legends Football League because people were like, oh, you're only watching. Well, they're still wearing lingerie, so what's the difference?
Right.
You know, they're still wearing panties and bras. That's all they wear and they play. But they knock the shit out of each other. Those women fucking go at it hard. When they hit each other, it's fucking brutal, man. And I'm like, what? That makes the NFL look like the biggest bunch of pussies that you'd ever fucking want to see in your life. These girls are fucking, every year they get that. There's only a couple of games.
Didn't the wrestling guy start?
He had the
football?
XFL, and it came back again. Like The Rock
Wasn't it pretty brutal?
They had a couple rules, like you could basically kill the guy on a punt. There was no fair catch or none of that.
Yeah.
They tried to go the opposite direction, and I don't know what happened. I don't know why people didn't watch it. If it's because of the the talent was lower,
Probably.
but it just didn't fly. I don't know why. Because look at the Canadian Football League is still around. That's low talent league. Lower. They're still talented guys. There's so many. I mean, look at all the colleges. And those are all elite athletes. Even if you just say just the Division Ones. How many of those people go to the NFL? Like 1%.
We have 3 from our school that are in the NFL.
That's what I'm saying. But
I went to school.
it's so low. Well, your school is a bunch of cheaters. They
They
recruit.
are
They recruit.
not.
They do. They recruit from the inner city, and they're like, "Oh, you guys can move into our town. Here, we'll buy you a house." Oh, I know
We're
how those
not
schools
inner
are.
city, first of all.
I know they
We are
recruit from the inner city.
suburbs.
They recruit from the inner city. All those little rich suburb schools do it, and Exeter is one of them. I looked it up. They're
Oh,
cheaters.
okay, whatever. Whatever.
No,
But most of them go to Penn State, or there's another one I can't think
Well, yeah,
of.
that's
it,
right
like
up your
Temple
alley
or
there.
so. Yeah, and then they go. Yeah, we have one in the Jets. We have one in the Raiders, I believe, and can't remember the other one. But yeah,
I think New Philly had one. That was the kid that went to Ohio State as a linebacker, and he played like a week in the NFL, and that was it. What the hell's his name? C something. Or D.
There was a hunter from, what was his name? There was a hunter that went to Dallas. He played for a couple weeks and then he was gone.
Yeah, I didn't want him to wear. He was from here.
Yeah.
Who knows? I know our little Janaten Hutton school is in the semifinals now. But they're playing a Cincinnati school. Another one of those suburb schools that recruit from the inner cities and cheat. They're like, oh, you can come here. They let them. And Massillon does it too.
Oh, yeah. All them bigger schools
Yeah.
do it. Canton, Massillon.
Exeter, all of them. They all recruit.
You
They
know
all
what?
recruit from the outside so they could be good at football.
Shut up.
And all the Catholic schools
Anyways,
do it. The bigger Catholic schools.
We lost the district championship.
Did you? Yeah.
Yes.
We won
did.
our regionals, but the district is next.
The score was
Or whatever it is.
14. It was not good. I
Yeah.
had to turn it off. It was bad. Yeah.
I don't think we're going to beat the Cincinnati school. They're undefeated. We're undefeated, but we're little Janaten Hutton, Ohio. They're Cincinnati Taft. It's I think it's a lamb to the slaughter thing. We have a good team, but what's cool about our team is the last, I don't know, 6 games, they've had a different player of the game. So there's just a lot of talent on that team. And you know, and if they would just let the Amish go past the 8th grade, could you imagine how good Janaten Hutton would be? Those natural born athletes. This kid's come out of the womb with a wheelbarrow and a concrete trowel in their back pocket. They're like, let's go to work, Jody. That's the life they live. I think about that all the time. I think about how busy or how good the athletics would be in those Amish areas if those kids went past the 8th grade. Because they graduate in the 8th grade and they're done. They don't go to high school or anything. So they all stay in these one-room schools. I don't know how they get away with that. Because
Their sport's baseball, though, man. They're so good.
Yeah, they like softball. They all play softball after adulthood. You can see, you go out there. We played in a league when I was in the, when I worked at the landfill out there. Mount Eaton, or Mount, what the hell was it? Not Mount Eaton. Is it Mount Eaton? Yeah, it was Mount Eaton. Mount Eaton landfill. And, yeah, we were the only white people there. The rest were Amish. All the teams were Amish. We had one Amish guy on our team and he was our translator. We would be, hey Abe, tell us. We'd either have him tell us how to say shit to him to rattle him, you know. He would give us phrases like "suck my dick" or something like that. You know, you can say in Dutch to him. And "Sluggle me home now." I still remember it. Or he would tell us when they were talking shit about us. He would translate for us. Because if they didn't know him, they would, he dressed like a regular dude. The Amish guys, they wore their dungarees and their what are those? Suspenders and everything. They dressed just like they dressed every day to go out and play baseball. They might change shoes, that'd be about it, but not all of them did that either. But they were fast.
There's a kid that Connor plays on basketball that's Amish, man. Is he fast? He's like nonstop the whole game. It's crazy.
It's because he's out of his harness.
He's dangerous, though, man. He runs them over like there's nothing. Plows into him.
He's used to having a plow behind him. They let him out of that harness, out of that plow, and he's fast as fuck, boy.
Oh, boy.
Go get him, Amos. Okay, Dad. I'll run some white people's over.
He does. Yeah, he's a tank.
Is he tall, too?
No, he's not. No, I would say he's average 5'8", maybe, or something like that.
One of the other fall traditions we used to do was go to the Kidron tool sale. It was always in the fall, always at the end of the year. And I remember thinking that it was around Thanksgiving sometime. So it probably is. I just don't remember exactly when it was. Or if they even still do it. I'm assuming they do. But it's a big Amish event. And there are Amish everywhere when you go out to that place. It's ridiculous. And the deals, just like everything else, the deals got to the point where they weren't even good at deals anymore. So why go? But I remember
I go to that Amish furniture auction every fall.
Mm-hmm. But people start finding out about it, and that's it.
Yep. It used to be you could buy a whole bedroom suit for like $1,500, solid wood.
Mm-hmm.
Now it goes crazy.
Yeah, once people find out about it, that's it. Price goes up. The deals don't become deals anymore. But what I was getting at was the number, the absolute high number of Amish midgets that there are. I don't know if it's an inbred thing.
I have a story to tell you with that one.
Holy shit, they were everywhere, man. It looked like, because you know how they dress, right? With the little denim suspenders on their pants. They look like Oompa Loompas, man, with straw hats on. If they was orange and had like Donald Trump haircuts, they would look like total Oompa Loompas. But they wear them hats and they run around with the little beards on. Their little tiny leg going all over the tool sale. But go ahead. I want to hear your Amish midget story.
Me and Pat decided we were going to try this new restaurant out. It's a buffet style restaurant, right? So we get in there, and all of a sudden we started seeing all these little people, these Amish little people. We're like, what the hell is going on? Well, they must have had a convention while we were there. They had like their own little banquet,
a little
center,
Amish convention.
And we're like looking at this because we're amazed because like it's very rare to see midget, little people, Amish people. So while we're in there, like we get out, right? And I'm like, well, how the hell did they get all these people like loaded up into, to come here? Well, me and Pat were done eating, so we went out to the parking lot, and there we discovered they have this van, and they have this little like ramp thing that they take down and stick them in there and everything else. Pat goes, is the driver even, a little person? I was like, I have no
It's
clue.
good.
And he was. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
They got them
And there was like
handlebars.
loads of them. There must have been like 10 vans and stuff like that. Me and Pat were just like amazed because we're like, we've never seen this before.
He's
Yeah.
got block of 6x6 taped to the gas pedal and brake.
We were trying to figure out how the heck that, because it was a big van. But yeah, they were loading them up, like 5 people to the ramp and moved them up and put them where they had to go.
Yeah, you can run a whole vehicle off hand controls now. So
But yeah, they
You
had,
don't
they
even
had
need
a
a
little
foot
people's
brake.
convention.
was it? I just wonder if it was a family reunion,
No, it was a
and they were all
convention.
just so
No,
happened they were all little people.
we talked to a woman that worked there. And
So
she
was
said,
it a
no, they had
little
their
people's convention or is it an Amish
Yeah,
convention?
for the Amish. No, for
Just
the
little
Amish.
people.
Yeah.
Well, there's plenty of them. I mean, Kidron, Ohio is small. It's just this side of our side of Worcester, Ohio, which isn't big either. Worcester's bigger, like bigger than Philly, New Philadelphia, but Kidron is small, and there were. I mean, you couldn't throw a rock out there without hitting an Amish midget. It's just there were a lot of them. Amish little person, I don't know, whatever they are, omelets. You couldn't throw a rock without hitting an omelet. So,
Oh boy.
I don't know.
It was just like I said, it was just odd to see because you
I was shocked. I mean, I
we
lived
were
here. I've
shocked,
lived here my
Mouth.
whole life, but I don't remember seeing that many of them. But man,
I think I don't know if I have a video of it or if Pat has a video of it. But if I took a video, I swear I took a video of this because I was like, they're different. I don't know. They were nice though, but like, oh boy.
just you could hear the chitter chatter like speaking Dutch. But with that little that omelet tone. It would almost be like you could almost make a scary movie out of that. Oh, do they do Thanksgiving?
I don't know.
They have their own Christmas.
Let me see. I'll look it up.
January 18th, I believe, is old order Christmas or whatever they call it, old Christmas. That's what the Amish celebrate. So they got 2. When I worked at those Amish places, those like out at Wayne Dalton Garage Doors, they would get off for Christmas and then they'd get off again for January 18th.
Nice.
Old Christmas. But we didn't get old Christmas off.
They celebrate Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yep.
There you go.
Did you look up the date on their Christmas?
It says, it doesn't give me a date. It says Christmas.
We'll look up old Christmas.
Oh, they have a second Christmas.
Yeah, it's called old
Some
Christmas.
Amish families celebrate a second Christmas the day after Christmas.
Day after? No.
This tradition is called, oh my God. Here we go. We're gonna try to pronounce this. This tradition is called, oh my God, Swede Grishdag or something like that. I'll
Spell it.
Swedde is the first word.
Swede.
Swede. Okay, here's the second word. GRISCHTDAAG.
Sacris was good. But look up old Christmas because there's another one. Their tradition.
Hold on.
I'm telling you, it's January 18th.
Okay, so wait, the decorations they do for Christmas is Amish families decorate their homes with greens and candles, but don't decorate with a Christmas tree or other lavish decorations.
Yeah, it's because they're
So there you go.
Satanists.
All right, so what am I looking up?
Old Christmas.
Old Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
I know I'm not imagining this.
for the Amish, right?
Well, I don't know if it was.
You probably are.
Oh, wait. Here, wait. This is for Ohio. It came up Ohio stuff. Let me see. Christmas season is here. Blah, blah, blah. According to Amish tradition, January 6th 12
Okay.
days after Christmas was the day that the three wise men came to Bethlehem to see the baby Jesus.
So I was off on the
So
date, but
that
it was in January.
12 days of Christmas. Yeah.
It's called
Was
what?
some 12 days of Christmas.
Mm.
Yeah, we have that here. That's Polish too. The
Yeah,
Polish
but
do
I
that as
mean,
well.
whatever the last day was the day they took off work.
January 6th.
I'll buy that. I thought it was the 18th, but I'm always wrong about numbers and names. But I swear to God, they called it Old Christmas. That's what the Amish called it.
That's what they're, yes. Yes. Old Christmas.
Okay. All right. So at least I
But
wasn't imagining
we,
it.
as Polish people, would be the 12 days of Christmas or so. I don't celebrate it. I'm half Polish and I don't celebrate that stuff.
Polish celebrate Christmas.
I'm
in
half Polish and half
July,
German, so there you go. And
Ooh.
Pennsylvania Dutch.
which is
That's
Amish.
a mixture. Yeah, it's a little bit, yeah.
No, it's Amish. 100%.
Oh, I know. I know.
So you should be able to say Das Christmas good.
I used to say a lot of
Ski.
stuff, but I guess, nope.
They're everywhere around here, so we can't help it. I thought we'd be able to stretch that Thanksgiving out into more. We ended up talking about the NFL more than we did Thanksgiving.
Well, you
But I
never know
mean-
what comes up with us, you know?
No.
Yeah.
Well, Bonzo asked me yesterday, he was like, what are we talking about? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
All I know is I was told by my mother the next time I come down, she's making the cake, the chocolate cake with peanut butter icing from scratch.
The what cake?
Yummy.
These guys were getting chocolate cake with peanut butter icing
That's good stuff.
from scratch.
That's good stuff.
She's making 2 pans of it.
I haven't had a good peanut butter icing in a long time.
Oh, well, hers is amazing.
I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving. I'm hoping my smoked turkey comes out. What I should do, if I was smart, I have 2 turkeys in the freezer.
Yes, you should bake one and smoke
Yeah,
one.
I
just
should
in
take one out
case.
just in case. Take the extra one out, thaw them both out, and do both. Because we can freeze it later.
Yeah.
After you bake it, you can freeze it. And I like cream turkey. I could eat cream turkey not year round, but I could eat it a lot. Like, that's my favorite part of the whole Thanksgiving thing is having leftover turkey sandwiches and cream turkey.
Is that your favorite holiday?
I like Christmas better, but I mean, you know, it's you're splitting hairs. Only because you get gifts at Christmas. You give gifts at Christmas.
Right.
That's the only thing that ranks it above Thanksgiving.
I think to me, Thanksgiving is, I like it, but it's just to the point that, okay, this is the beginning of the stress season. That's why I'm not a big fan.
No?
No.
You're evil. You're evil. I love holidays. I love them.
I like holidays too, but this is like the stressful time of year for everybody. You have
Not
to
for
admit
me.
this is a stressful. Well, of course not.
I don't get stressed for this kind of stuff. I look forward to seeing people and buying gifts and eating foods. I look forward to it.
I like Christmas. I like Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve is good. I'm a little stressed out on Christmas Eve. Okay, I have to admit that because that's where you do like all the family visiting. I like to stay home.
Well, we do Christmas Eve at my mom's, and Christmas Day we just stay put in our house.
Yeah,
So whoever
that-
wants to
same
come
thing.
and visit, that's the way
I'd
it is.
love to do that. Stay at home.
That's what I mean. It's that part is to me is much better. You know,
Yes.
during the lean years when I was single and I didn't have anybody to spend it with, it sucked, but it still wasn't that bad. It was still better than like 8 hours at the Italian in-laws. Because you don't just get to go to those places for like 2 minutes. You're fucking there for the day.
Yep.
You're like, be comatose in a chair. All the old guys are like sleeping. All the women are like, let's play games. And the games I like. I like playing the board games.
I like board games.
That I do.
What's your
We
favorite
usually
board
play
game?
poker or something.
My Favorite board game? That's tough. I really like Monopoly, but it takes forever. I like Clue.
I like Clue.
I like Sorry. Sorry is up there. Favorite. Boy.
We used to have board game night here with the kids.
I'm going to go with, what the hell's the name of it? It has the big dice where you roll it and it has a letter on it, and then you got to write down all the. It gives you categories. Categories.
I know.
That's what it's called.
Yeah,
Categories.
Scattergories. That's a good game too.
And you know what? God, I'm so torn between all these, but I like Taboo also, where it gives you a buzzer and you got to say the word. You can't say. It gives you like 5 words under.
Yes,
like the
okay.
word would be like zebra, and like
Yes.
horse, black, white. Those words would be underneath of it. You can't say those words, but you got to get them to say.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And we were playing it one night. We were all drunk. I wasn't drinking that night, but my sister, Cody and I, we still laugh about this one. We were playing Taboo, and she was drunk, of course. Not of course. She's not a heavy drinker, but she was drunk, and she was trying to get us to say the word, and she's like, "They're from Africa, and they have to flee," and we're like, "What the hell is she?" We're like saying all this stuff, and we couldn't quite figure it out, and she was trying to get us to say refugees, but that wasn't even the word. The word, the word on her card was referees. Yeah. But the sad part was we were laughing so hard because she was like trying to get us to say this word, and then she passed the card to my niece, and my niece was like, "That's not the word. It's referee." And we were just like, we all fell out. We're like dying, and she got embarrassed and went in the house. Quit playing. We were playing out in my brother's garage. Yeah, that was a classic board game moment. I'm very competitive. I don't like losing those things.
Oh boy.
That wasn't that the didn't we have a tablet with a word game on it?
Yeah, it was
Was it
Taboo,
like-
but it was on the.
Was
on
it
the tablet.
I didn't think it was Taboo. It was just
They have a
like
different name, but
Password or
yeah, it's the
something like
same
that.
thing. It's the same game. It's the exact same game. They give you 5 words below the main word that you can't say, and you got to get people to say whatever that is, right? Isn't that how it works, or was it just a word?
It was just a word, I
Oh, okay.
believe. It just came up and you described
So you didn't
it.
even have no restrictions on it.
No restrictions.
Yeah. Password. Because isn't there an adult version of that too that we played? Adult password, yeah, because it was like dirty words, and you had to get people to say it.
It wasn't called that though. It was called something else. I don't remember, but yeah, it was something like that. Yeah.
But it was with the tablet also, right?
Yeah, it was the tablet. Yep.
So that's something you guys could do for your family. You got a big enough family, T. And I know you got a tablet somewhere.
Yeah.
Look that game up.
Download the password. I think it's called Password or something like that.
I like that. I like that game. Yeah. But there was some game, and I don't remember the name of it, but we had a whole bunch of Pat's friends over at one point because Pat broke his leg back in 2019, 18 or something like that. So he was getting depressed. So I invited all his friends over, and we had game night, and they had this one game. I forget what the hell it's called. I have to ask when I see him next. But you have to do, like, if you lose on a question or something, you had to do these challenges. And the one challenge was you had to grab, if you lost, if you didn't get the answer, like it would tell you what you had to do. So our one friend had to wear a helmet for the rest of the game. For the rest of the game. So like, we were scavenging in the house because you have no clue what they're asking for. So like, yeah, so he wore my daughter's pink helmet and pink bike helmet for the rest of the day, the rest of the game. And then I got a challenge, like you had to make an origami bird out of tinfoil.
Oh
like
my
you
God.
have to, yeah. So you have to do all this stuff. I forget the name of it, but it was pretty cool though. It was fun. I have
Bet
pictures
it
of
wasn't called
somewhere.
Thumb Dummy.
Thumb dummy.
What the hell was that game we created the thumb dummy thing on? Was it just quarters?
Wasn't it called Thumb Master or something?
Yeah, it was called Thumb Master.
Thumb master. Alrighty then.
Did you ever play quarters? You
Maybe.
know, where you bounce the quarter in, you give a drink to somebody in the shot glass.
I don't think I ever did that.
Oh
No.
my God, you guys are sheltered over there in PA.
Pong.
So you take it's
Beer
kind
pong. Yeah.
it's kind of like beer pong, but it's a shot glass and a quarter. And you put it in
I
front of you
probably didn't
and
do
you
it.
bounce it,
No.
boom. And if you get it in, you get to give a drink. And
I
how
understand the
was
game,
it?
but I
Like
don't
so
think I
many in a
ever played
row
it.
or something?
Yeah, if you made so many in a row, you got to make a rule.
Yeah. And one of the rules was called Thumb Master, where you take your thumb and you put it on top of the table. And if whoever the last person to see the thumb on the table is, the last person to put their thumb up has to take a drink. Well, my ex-wife, like every time that someone else got to be Thumb Master, she kept getting like, so we started calling her the Thumb Dummy because she was always the last one. I think she was crying over that one, but I can't imagine why she left me. But
I wasn't into the drinking games.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
probably a good thing. We weren't. It never
I
came
guess.
out good. Well, good stories, but
And I don't drink a lot, so like nothing.
no, you're a
else.
lightweight. You're like a beer and a half, and you're shit-faced.
I'm not shit faced. I had 2 JD coolers, and I was feeling good. I wasn't drunk.
What do you call it?
I was relaxed.
The commercial
I was not
says
drunk.
it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. So if you
I
were
was
buzzed laughing, you were
relaxed.
drunk laughing.
No, I was relaxed. You would know. I was relaxed.
When was the last time you got drunk then?
Oh my God.
And what do you call drunk? Like can't stand up? Can't speak? Does it have to go that far to be considered drunk?
I wasn't drunk when I was at your house. I was
You were
feeling
buzzed.
good. I knew what the
Which
hell was
is
going
drunk.
on and stuff.
Well, yeah. You can be drunk and still know what's going on.
I was feeling good. Oh. I'm trying to think when the last time I was drunk.
I can remind.
Oh, it wasn't. What the hell was I even doing? I think I was home. Well, I drank 2 cases of JD,
2 cases, like 2 4-packs.
2 6-packs.
You drank 2 6-packs and you're still alive.
I did.
I seen you buzzed up on 2 bottles. I can't imagine 12 of them.
Trust me. Oh my God. And then I was like, I went to bed and I woke up and I was like, I had the worst hangover and we had to go food shopping. Like it was a must. We had nothing here. And Pat's like, we're going to Aldi's. And I went into Aldi's. I was like, oh my freaking God. Like, I was like, I will never do this again. Ever. I used to get drunk a lot when I was younger because my sister was in a
that's what you did.
sorority. Yes, and I would go to her parties over there. So it's like when you're, but no. I don't like that feeling. So I limit
I can't
myself.
control myself feeling.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you're out of control. That's part of the problem of drinking.
I don't like that feeling.
Alcohol,
Once I get
I
a
mean-
good buzz, then I'm good.
You see all this shit about the Irish people and alcohol. It's all true. At least it was for me. I fucking got drunk, man. It was 99% of the time it was on. Something stupid was going to happen.
That's for sure.
And I just, eventually I had to get to the point where I'm like, yeah, this isn't cool anymore.
Even like when
Like
I go
Bonzo and those
out,
guys, they'd love it. Yeah, they'd sit around, laugh, watch me do shit.
like if I want a drink like out, if like we go to the social bar or something like that, and I was like, I want like alcohol, I tell them I want Jack and Coke, but a splash of the Jack. That's it.
Yeah.
Just to get that flavor. Because I
vomited that stuff up one night when I was very young. My brother used to drink that, and I went out drinking with him, and I got Jack and Coke, and I got sick on it, and I was never able to drink it again. The smell of that sour mash, even I could get that, like that yeasty smell would hit my nose. Done.
Yeah, that's the way I am. I had
Dud.
a fifth of Jack that me and a buddy drank, and I got alcohol poisoning from
Yep.
it. I can't stand to smell whiskey or anything
Yeah,
anymore.
I'm telling you, it changes you. It changes your biology. Your body immediately reacts to that smell. It's like, no,
Just
you're
turns
not
your
doing this
stomach.
again.
Hmm.
You, my friend, and it's not mental. It's 100% biological. Your body is protecting you from yourself. It's like, hey, dumbass, you're not going to try and kill us again. Because alcohol
I do
poisoning is
drink-
one step away from death. It's not that
Yeah.
far.
If I am going to drink, I'm going to drink at home
Mhm.
and make sure I'm not going anywhere. Or if I'm staying at one place for the night.
Well, that
then I'll-
way, if
then
you
I'll
know
drink
someone runs a
little bit.
train on you, it's your husband. You don't have to worry about everybody at the bar doing it. That's out of control drunk. Hey, come here. It's all legal that way. Wear that poor old pad out. His beard was
Yeah.
looking good when you guys showed up. He's been working on that, hasn't he?
No, not really. He just shaved it, I think, a couple days before we went down there.
So he's
I
working
don't
on
know.
it.
I think his haircut is also doing it because now he's got a little flip going up on the top of his head.
Clips. Oh, we forgot to do win Bonley's money today. Oh, well, we'll wait till Friday. We'll make that a Friday thing. Do it Thursdays and Fridays. But we
But,
do got to get Heather's weather in.
Let's get Heather's weather in.
I got to find it on the thing.
And now it's time for the weather with Heather.
I got to send her Barkley suggested one that was really good. I got to write it down. Let's do it.
Tonight, in Athens, Greece, the weather sets the stage for a sultry evening. The skies are expected to clear gradually, leaving behind a low of 52 degrees. Gentle winds from the west by northwest will carry whispers of cool, crisp air, perfect for a late-night stroll through the city's ancient streets. As the sun rises tomorrow, the day promises to be a Mediterranean dream. Temperatures will peak at a tantalizing 70 degrees, with mostly sunny skies and a soft breeze coming from the south by southwest. Later, a scattering of playful clouds might tease the horizon, but the warmth of the day will linger into the night with lows around 63. Whether you're sipping wine under the stars or exploring Athens' rich history, the weather is ready to indulge your senses.
Nice. I want to go to Athens bad. I want to see the Acropolis. All those like ruins of those old buildings. I don't know why it fascinates me, but it does. Like beyond the steps where they stabbed Julius Caesar. I know that's a play, but still. It could have happened. We don't know. I mean, Caesar was real. I don't know if that stabbing thing actually happened. Do we know if that's real or not? They killed him like that?
I don't know.
Et tu,
Not
Brute?
a history buff.
Yeah, that's ancient history, as they say. So I was reading in chat the other day. Puddin', this is for you. So pay attention.
I know what you're going to talk about. Go ahead.
Go ahead, tell me.
No, go ahead. No, say what you're going to say.
I'm testing your abilities right now. What am I going to talk about?
What Penny put in?
Yes. See, you are psychic.
I'm not.
So I just want to know: is that a normal procedure? Is that
To do the rods?
and do you channel people? Not even the divining rods. Just asking questions.
You can ask. Yes, you can ask questions.
Can you find
yes.
things out that way though?
You can. You can, but you
that-
have to record. You as long as they had a recording, like you can actually use your phone and record it.
What was
You
the
can
question?
pick up
I'm
some
lost.
stuff. Now you won't get sentences out of it. No.
Well, they were doing just
You're not
yes or
gonna get-
no's, and they were doing like 20 questions. That's my impression of what happened.
What was the
Okay.
what was the subject?
so
I'm out.
Oh,
Penny,
go ahead.
Penny, okay. Penny from a member here in the chat. She's trying to sell her mom's house, and they felt something creepy down in the basement, and her sister actually caught awesome pictures of this little girl down in the basement.
Let me see
So-
the pictures.
They're right. Hold on.
Did she post the
let me see.
pictures?
Yeah, she did. Yes, she did.
I missed that part.
Oh, you didn't see the pictures?
No, I missed it.
All right, let me see if I can get it to. Anyway, so yeah, so you can with the rods, but to me, they're not so. Let me see. What's the word for it?
Accurate.
To me, they're not. That's just my opinion. Where are these pictures?
I know there's
How
been a
long
lot
ago
of
did she
pictures
do-
posted in chat.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to
Is
think.
this it?
That's
Yeah, there
Hold
it
on.
is.
yeah.
I'll repost that to chat.
Yeah, he found it. Okay, yeah. Basically, you would have to, if you are able to channel into them. I mean, they're not going to give you. That's one of them. There's another one. Yeah,
There was 3 total, but that's the best one.
2, I think. Oh yeah,
There was
but-
3.
yeah,
That's a girl.
yeah.
That's
No,
a little.
look.
That's a little real girl sitting on the stairs.
No.
It is,
No.
though.
There's another picture. Hold on. She stuck it in there, and I
Yeah,
can't.
because this is a negative.
What's the
Bonzo.
guy's head
Well, see, that's
in the
here.
window there?
Here's the
or
other
whatever?
picture. Hold
I
on.
don't.
That-
I'm trying
I think
to figure
that's
out
a
what
mirror.
this is.
See. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to share it. Damn it.
You figure that out. I'm gonna grab a drink. I got a tickle in my throat.
I got it. Anyways, yeah. So I don't know. I don't.
What am I looking at there?
There. Zoom into that, and you'll see the little girl there.
Where?
Zoom in right in the middle of the.
Oh, I see it. I see her
yes.
now.
Yes.
It's hard to see, but I can see it.
Yeah. Well, you need glasses too, right?
Oh, I do need glasses.
Hold on. I'm gonna click something because something got. Oh, okay. Anyways, I don't rely on the rods.
Like the first
I-
image, Bonzo, is a negative image.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if it was a real person, that would be white, not black.
Right.
Right. Like I said, I don't rely on them. And you
It
would
looks-
have to be really into your sixth sense in order to get some kind of message. But
So that's not one
you're
of
not gonna
your,
get a full
things?
story kind of deal. Let's put it that way.
Well, they were just trying to figure out who it was, and they figured out sort of who it was, right?
Right.
Who
I
was
was
they
getting,
think?
this is me. I was getting the sense of an orphanage and smallpox or some kind of,
Because
how do I
here's
put
my
this?
issue with the whole thing.
Go
If
ahead.
she could be a miscarriage, right, which is not a fully formed fetus,
Right.
why would she be a little girl, not an adult, when you come to all these years
Okay,
later?
because let me just explain this to you. Because they come in all certain forms.
right,
just
but
like
why?
cats-
Why?
Why?
Why would
I
why
don't-
would it identify as a little girl and not an adult? It would be an
Thank you.
adult
I-
by now, so
Well, not necessarily. Not necessarily. They can go in all kinds of forms up in heaven. They can come down here as whoever they want to, however they want to.
when do they achieve consciousness? Because
no clue.
at that
What-
state of
what do you
pregnancy,
mean?
they wouldn't have consciousness. They wouldn't even have a brain developed yet.
Well, let's just put it this way. My Pat's brothers, and I didn't know about
I
this.
think
Pat's-
it's a demon.
it's not a demon.
I think it's a
It's-
demon that's playing on their sympathy and their empathy and their.
They say that demons come across as little like
Yes, be-
children.
I don't
because
think
that's
it's a
how
demon.
they can sneak in.
Listen, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that this is what I was sensing. She was in some kind of orphanage. or an orphan, or within that, okay, that the smallpox or polio was an outbreak at that time. That's how I think she passed.
Demon.
I'm just telling. She's not a demon.
It's
She's
that
not a
girl
demon.
from the Orphan movie. Demon.
She's Annabelle. I'm not kidding. But
Demon.
if she got the answers, and hey, that's great. But like I said,
What was her answers? Did she say?
yeah. Let me see if I can find it for you, and I'll go back.
I want to eat your face off, you motherfuckers.
That was not
What the
me.
hell was it?
That was the girl in the picture.
I looked away and I was like, "What the
Laugh
hell
at
is
me.
that?"
I will eat you.
Okay, here, I'll read the long thing to you. Okay.
I'm only
Said, first
3
off,
years old. Fuck off.
Sorry, I
okay.
didn't mean to make you
Hold
mad,
on.
Demon.
Okay, so they were using those rods. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They used them before, so they start asking questions, and asked if it was a child, and the answer was yes. Then they questioned it: is she related to them? And the answer was yes. So 30 minutes of questioning later discovered she's a child that her mother miscarried after her little sister. So I guess they named
But she had
her
like
and
8
everything
kids,
else.
right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yes.
She had 9 kids.
But they got, what I don't understand is if they use their rods to get all these questions, or an actual
Yeah,
medium
that was
came
what I
in,
got out
and
of the
then
conversation. That they used the yes or no answers with the rods. Yes
I
was
don't believe
straight,
it.
no
I
was
don't believe
crossed,
in
or no
that.
was crossed,
I
whatever
don't
it was.
truly believe
Yes was
in the
crossed,
rods.
no was straight.
I don't truly believe in that.
Well, no.
I mean, I do to a point, but not for if you want a full reading of someone.
I think that your body
No.
just does things. And
Right.
even if you totally believe that you didn't cross those rods, your body still does it subconsciously. You can believe it. You can believe it 100% and be like, I swear I didn't do it, but you did.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like you would do for like a Ouija
Now,
board.
the real use of those rods was to find water back in the day.
Water. Exactly.
But that causes a magnetic force, and that actually makes
Yes.
sense.
Right.
And they were way longer. These people use these little
But
tiny
you're down
things.
in a basement. If you're down in the basement too, just think about this. Is there a heater down there? Is
Well,
there
there could be
electrical stuff
plumbing
down
running
there?
underneath, drainage.
That
Yeah.
all
Oh, yeah.
affects with the rods.
Especially
That's
electrical.
why.
Yeah, anything that creates an
Electrical
EMF.
force. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, anything's possible.
Mm-hmm. But she got answers great, like I said. But I still feel like there's something there with it has to do with an orphanage of some sort. I can't tell off a picture. I wish I would go to that house. I would want to go to that house and investigate myself.
Where is that house?
I think they're out in
Not
Utah.
too sure. Is that where they is, Utah?
Yeah, I think they're out in Utah.
Right. But yeah. So
Mormons.
I don't know.
Goddamn Mormons.
I did have a little bit of something going on. What was it, a couple of days ago? Scared the shit out of me. I don't know what the hell it was, but I was like halfway asleep, and I must have had my lip out, my lip out further than my top lip, sleeping. Don't ask me why or how it happened, right? And then the next
Pat
thing you
had his
know,
penis sitting
That's
on
what
it.
it
That's why it was out.
That's why he woke up, because he pulled out.
no, but I wasn't even facing Patrick. I was facing the wall through the window, because that's how I sleep. And I felt someone take their finger and just like go like this to my
That
lip, like,
wasn't
pull it
his
down.
finger.
It was not his finger. No, it was not. I swear to God. And I woke up, I'm like, what the fuck was that?
That
It was
me,
not
my
Patrick
bad.
neither.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
He was dead
You
to
look so
the
hot when
wrong
you're sleeping.
But it was funny. I don't know. It's just hard to explain. I'm thinking like I could actually feel my lip going down. Like felt someone took their finger and went.
It
What's his finger?
wasn't this.
I mean, let's face it, ghosts and demons are still boys and girls, right? So if they're dudes, yeah, they're probably just on that game with you, and you woke up. That's
No,
all.
I literally thought somebody was standing right there. I mean, that's it woke.
Was it your
woke me up,
creepy
like,
neighbor
what the fuck?
again?
Let me tell you about my creepy neighbor, and I forgot to tell you about this. But I remember how I told you he committed suicide.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You had to
totally
run him
forgot
out.
about this.
Remember?
Okay, the people before the people before them that lived there. Okay, that couple had 2 kids. Okay, and well, has 2 kids. Let's put it that way. And she was my sister's boss at the time. Well, here the guy that lived there also committed suicide, and not in the house, not in the house. He he went missing, and then they got the search team out after him, and the helicopters and stuff were flying around, and they found him up on a tree right across the highway from us, and he committed suicide with sleeping pills.
In
Now
a
that's
tree.
2 in a tree. Yep.
The fuck did he get?
He climbed a tree and took
He
a bunch
climbed
of
the tree.
sleeping-
Yep. Yes, and here to come to find out, yeah, like he had like a mental breakdown, so he threw all this
Clearly.
shit in the kitchen. Yeah, like he threw the microwave and everything, like through the kitchen and stuff like that. We're like, what the hell's going on and stuff like that. And she called and said, look, we're looking for so and so. I'm not going to give the name out. Looking for so and so. He's missing. So they found him, and they found a note. Yep, in the house. Yeah, so that's 2. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
My sister reminded me of that. I was like, holy crap. I totally forgot about it. But yeah.
that's wackadoodle.
So there's
the
no way
part
I'm
that
going in that house.
fascinates me. Oh, it's 2 in that same house. Now I see why you're saying it's 2.
Mhm.
Yeah. The tree thing.
Yeah.
That's weird, man. That's weird.
Isn't it?
That's weird.
Yeah. And
Or if
at
he
that
took the
time there was
sleeping pills before he climbed the tree and just
I wonder if
maybe
he
think-
was
out-
asleep.
he was
I don't know,
sleepwalking.
but that's I have no idea how we got there. I don't know, but there was no development at that time there, but there was all woods, and yeah, that's where they found him.
Holy shit, man. That's sad. I don't want to hear anybody dying, but in a tree.
Now you figure 2 people from that house.
I thought she said when he was in a tree, he hung himself from a tree.
That's
but
where I thought it was
No.
going too.
No. Mm-mm.
Maybe.
Nope.
Was it his childhood home? Maybe he had a tree house up there at one time.
No.
And he just
Mm-mm.
wanted to revert back to childhood, so went out and slept in the tree. I don't know. Maybe that was his favorite memory or something. I never had a cool tree house. That was one of the obsessions I had. One of the things I wanted to talk about was childhood obsessions. Like we used to be obsessed with go-karts. I don't know why. We always wanted to build a go-kart. We just thought it was going to be the coolest thing ever. We
now
did.
your childhood obsessions, golf carts.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's definitely stems
Midlife
from
crisis,
that. There's no
let's put
doubt
it that
about it.
way.
There's zero doubt about it.
Did Pat send that video to Tom? I was going to send to him and I forgot that video he sent me a video of a golf cart that was supposed to be this hillbilly guy. He's on like YouTube.
Oh
or
yeah.
TikTok.
I've seen that guy.
It looked like the
Cybertruck.
Tesla. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Tesla truck.
Yeah, he sent it to me. The sad part is that I was actually thinking about doing that to one of my golf carts. But I thought, man, it would
I
be
don't know what
so
you're talking about,
expensive to
but
do
I'll
it
laugh.
correctly. Well, I know you've seen the reels, the TikToks of this guy. He was the guy who's like real rednecky, short, white, muscular dude. He's like, "This is my friend." Me and this black guy was with him. He's like, "We're friends. We're boys. We're boyfriends." He was like, "No, we're not." Yeah, we are. We're boys, right? We're friends, right? We're boyfriends. That's that guy. But he did this golf cart. And it said
Did you see
SIBER.
his fucking airbag was a pillow tucked in the steering wheel.
It was good. He's funny. He does some funny shit.
He is funny.
Yeah, the Cybertruck. But I thought about doing it, but you know how expensive that would be to have like stainless, to build a stainless, like a DeLorean style fucking golf cart Cybertruck thing. That'd be funny though. But I am going to do some kind of rat rod because I got one chassis left over that I don't have anything to do with.
Yeah.
That I've been stripping parts off of. And I want to do something. So keep your brain like a tea bucket kind of thing. So we'll see. I saw one, but I don't want to do it the same way everybody else is doing it. But I saw one that had a wheelbarrow. And they made a rat rod out of a wheelbarrow on a golf cart. I thought that was pretty cool. But I'm hoping that your friend stays friends with you because I'm going to have him build an engine for it. Take one of those Harbor Freight motors.
That's what he's doing right now. Is he's starting to build go-kart engines.
Well, he said that there's like whatever. He said there was 3 stages you could build on those Harbor Freights. 3 stages of whatever that stage 3, whatever he was talking about. It must be like I don't know. It's like the heads and the pistons and everything gets redone. I know they make a Hemi kit for it.
Don't know.
We'll be. You'll find out someday because we're gonna do it. And you're the only artsy friend I got that knows how to do like artsy stuff.
Yeah.
So
You're artsy fartsy.
So when I do my fiberglass bucket for whatever I want to do, it may end up being a van, but we already have a van, so probably not.
We should turn it into a semi and put that goblin face on the front of it.
That would be good. They do have a semi body for those. You can buy that. But the goblin face you can't buy. That we would have to make.
I could make that.
Think you could make it out of foam and then make a
and then make it
plastic
turn it
or whatever?
turn it either into fiberglass or plastic or something. Yeah.
Fiberglass would be lighter probably. Yeah. Let's consider that. Are you all okay down there, Tisha? You getting all turned on by this? Golf cart talk.
I'm good.
Yeah, you're not. She's sitting there going, Jesus, shut up.
No.
Where's my bath? I got to run my bath water.
Sorry,
No.
guys. My bath water's getting cold. Gotta go. Yeah, well,
Oh.
you'll be all right. All right. Anybody else got anything to add? We got like 2 minutes left.
Yeah, just tune in tonight to hear the Music Lounge.
Yes,
Special guest
that's right.
DJ Calamity Jen.
Whose music lounge is it?
Well, usually it's Saltum's Music Lounge, but she's on hiatus right now. So Jen with 2 N's that does our Wednesday night show, the country show. She's doing guest DJ spots on the.
Is
It's
it
an
a
all
karaoke
genre.
or
Yep.
is it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's an all genre karaoke show. They used to focus on jazz and blues, but now it's all
Right.
genre.
It's all genres. I guess Thursday you're not having your show.
yeah, I am.
Bonfire. Are you gonna have Thanksgiving?
I'm gonna do my show. I did it last year. I'll do it this year too.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to make it.
I don't care if anybody listens. It's okay.
I don't-
It's Thanksgiving
I-
night. I don't expect
I-
anybody to tune in.
I want to be home at a good time. I don't want to be there forever at my parents'
It'll
house.
probably be a short 1-hour show or something, but
And-
it won't be anything special.
And Friday is my movie soundtrack. Oh, is it coming along so good?
This
I
is
worked on
your
most of that on Saturday.
movie show. I got to get you a song.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, when we're done here today, if I don't go to Caldwell, I'll do you a song today. If not, I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I'll get you a song.
Bonzobitburg sent me a song. Imagine
Did he?
that.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. Don't tell him what it is.
Okay.
I already know what it is. He records them all on my app.
You just shut up. You don't say a word.
I won't tell him what it is. Like, man, don't tell me. I'm like, I already know.
But it's coming along great. I did most of it on Saturday. Pat's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm really working on this." So I want to try to get that done at least by tomorrow. Latest
Nice.
was Wednesday.
And also Wednesday, don't forget to tune into Calamity Jen's Country Saloon. That'll be on 8
Yep.
p.m. Tonight is 9 p.m. That's when the Music Lounge starts, 9 p.m. Eastern. All times are Eastern here at WBAM Radio. Check your local listings for your times. And don't forget that you guys can go to the Spotify podcast app, the YouTube podcast app, and Who else? Google. It's on Google Podcasts.
Google, yep.
Apple
mhm.
Podcast. You can find all our
Mhm.
shows on those places too. So if
Yeah.
you can't listen live, listen then. All right, WBAM. Thank you for tuning in. We do appreciate you. Peace and love. Peace and love.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
And happy Thanksgiving too. We'll see you guys soon.